Good evening. I'm Coach Roy Kievit, the Varsity boys soccer coach. First off, I'd like to thank the administration and Bill Kyle for giving me this opportunity to coach the varsity team. Past 10 years prior to that, I was a JV coach, and then I was asked to coach varsity when the previous coach retired and moved south. Lucky him. I'd also like to thank Krista Masurgeon. She was an incredible asset helping scheduling the games and being a point of contact in the athletic department. I'd also want to thank Miles Hanson, the trainer, keeping the boys healthy, getting them back from injuries as quickly as possible to endure a tough, long season that we had and a successful season that we had. I'd also like to thank Dom DeRocha, who helped out with the goalies during the summer last year during training. Invaluable training for them also to help have a successful season. And my JV coach, Lucas Lebrenz, for getting them, the JV players, up and going and getting them ready to pursue a varsity career. Most off, I'd like to thank Ed Casilla, my assistant and co-coach. Without him and helping planning practices and training and being a sounding board so we could talk during games and practices, is an invaluable coach to me, and we would not have been as successful without him. This year we had a very successful season, finishing 12-4-1 and losing the number 1 seed Tappan Zee in the quarterfinals of sectionals. We started the season 7-0 and getting to as high a ranking as 19th in the state. We had our first league title in 18 years, a testament to how hard the boys worked and how well they played. In addition to that, we had 21 of the 24 rostered players on our team registered at least 1 point. Again, showing the depth, talent, and motivation the boys had to be successful. Now for the awards. First award is the Will to Win. This player, he's a varsity player since 9th grade. He's a solid defender and midfielder. He volunteered when both our center backs were injured for a game. He volunteered himself to play center back, a position he doesn't normally play, and did an outstanding job. Vocal player, even as young as he was, and the award winner for Will to Win is Alex Chrysler. Next award I'd like to present or name is the Coach's Award. He was one of my captains. Last summer, he was a 2-year JV player with me. He was a captain for my team as a sophomore in JV, and then he was moved up to varsity as an 11th grader. This year, he was in a tough spot. He was a vocal leader on the sideline, vocal leader on the field. He organized summer practices, captain's practices last summer. Someone I could always rely on, talk to, and the Coach's Award goes to Tom Rice. Most Improved Player, which I don't like the name of it because it kind of implies that maybe they weren't that good last year or previous years. But this is a player that started 9th grade. He was moved up mid-season to add depth to varsity. I think he had a little trouble with confidence in finding his way, and this year he blossomed and he became an invaluable center back and heavily relied on center back, one of the most difficult positions to play on the field. And Josh Guerrero, he did an outstanding job and was hugely catamount to our success. And the final award is the MVP. This also is a player, 2 years on JV with me and 2 years on varsity. He's another one of my center backs. He was fearless, tough, athletic. He was everything. He led the defense, he anchored the defense, that last line out in the defense, and the MVP of our team this year was Liam Clare. I'd like to thank you. Congratulations to all the players. You created a stepping stone, I think, for a very successful program at Lourdes. Good luck to college, and remember, always come back, and you're always welcome at our training programs. Thank you.